Welcome to DCOPS video training. In this presentation, I will demonstrate how to submit a contract package in DCOPS for review by DOCPER. A contract package can only be submitted from one of the contract data entry screens. If you are beginning at the main menu, you can access the contract data entry screens by selecting the contract link under Processing Options to the left of the contract number of the contract in question. Remember that if the contract link is grayed out, this means that the contract is currently in a status that does not allow for editing or submitting. Clicking on the contract link always takes you to the first data entry screen, Contract Details. It should be noted that you can submit a contract package from any of the 8 data entry screens. On each data entry screen will be a button that says Review Application Submit to DOCPER. For most data entry screens, the button is near the top of the data entry area and slightly to the left. On the Upload Documentation screen, however, you will find the button near the top but far to the right. When the Review Application Submit to DOCPER button is pushed, DCOPS immediately does a check for all of the data and documentation that is necessary for contract review and approval. If DCOPS discovers data or documentation that is missing or incomplete, the system will return an error message explaining with some detail what data or documentation is still needed. You will notice that the error message will also contain links to those data entry screens that are incomplete. Clicking on one of those links will take you to the data entry screen in question so that you can provide the missing data or documentation. Please note that the check for documentation is context sensitive with regards to subcontractor agreements. If you have entered data on the Subcontractor Details data entry screen, DCOPS will require subcontractor documents. If you have not entered any data on the Subcontractor Details data entry screen, DCOPS will not require subcontractor agreements. If you have clicked the Review Application Submit to DOCPER button and DCOPS has found that all necessary data and documentation are present, you will be taken to the Contract Review screen and there will be 2 green bars near the top. One will tell you that all required fields in this contract are complete, and the other one will contain a link to submit to DOCPER for review. Clicking that link will lock the contract for editing, change the status of the contract to pending review by DOCPER, send an email to DOCPER informing them that the contract is ready for review, and return you to the COR main menu or dashboard. If the status of the contract is indeed pending review by DOCPER, then congratulations, the contract package has been successfully submitted.